Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and we are playing Fall Classic Baseball. I started playing this 2021 season, one American League Yankee side and National League Mets side, and I haven't rolled to see. I have. Both pitchers are Bs. I have rolled. Maybe I rolled the other day. I can't be sure, but both pitchers are Bs. It's Rich Hill for the Tampa Bay Rays, left-hander. He will be going up against Corey Kluber for the New York Yankees, right-handers. And see what happens. Kind of wrote down the pitchers that were used on this day and see if I can do any better with the actual players that were used. DJ LeMahieu is going to lead it off, followed by Stanton, the DH, Hicks in center, and Torres, the shortstop, at the cleanup spot. Jay Bruce has a few more bats before he retires. He's batting fifth at first base. Sanchez, no longer with the Yankees, the catcher, batting sixth. Seventh is Frazier in right field. Left field is Tauchman. In left, right field is Frazier. And then Wade, the second baseman, batting ninth. For the Rays, it's looks like Susugo, the DH, Meadows in left field, Rosarena, the right fielder. I believe it's Lau, the second baseman, Diaz, the first baseman, fifth. Sixth is Wendell, third baseman. Adames, the shortstop, batting seventh. He'll get traded pretty soon to the Brewers. Phillips, the center fielder, eighth, and Zunino catching, batting ninth. Let's do it. Let's roll some dice. We're rolling 2d6, and then the d20 will give us some information when we need it. DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu is batting. What's he batting? See what he's batting. LeMahieu's batting 333. Got off to a good start. And that is a 55, and that's banged up the middle for a base hit. Phillips plays it on a hop, and LeMahieu is on base. Next up is Giancarlo Stanton. He's got good power. Got off to a powerful start. He's batting .429 with 3 home runs, 21 at bats. And that's a 33, and that's going to be lined to left. Played on a hop by Meadows, and runner will hold at second base. So Yanks, first two batters, reach base on hits, and we got first and second. And up comes Aaron Hicks. Judge is missing from the lineup. Aaron Hicks batting .263, 2 home runs, and a 16 is a swing and a miss. He chases a low and away slider for the first out of the inning. He strikes out. Here's Torres, Gleyber Torres with a 32, and that'll be, it's going to be a double. It'll be a drive in the gap. And that's going to split the outfielders. 1 run comes in. Let's see if 2 runs will come in. No. So it's an RBI double for Torres, and the Yanks are up 1-0. Scoring is LeMahieu. Stopping at third is Stanton, so you got second and third now. And it's Jay Bruce, left-handed hitter. Yanks, they'll play, you know what? They're going to play the left side in, right side back. Actually, we're going to play everybody in his pitch, and that's a 36, which will be a fly ball to center field, second and third, and it'll be risk chart against Phillips. And did I print out I printed out the chart for the Rays, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. And Phillips is an S arm. That means only scoring a roll of a 6. So they're not gonna test Phillips' arm here. So Bruce flies out, and here comes Gary Sanchez. Pitch, and that's a 23. Struck him out, and that's the second out of the inning. Actually, no, that's wrong. So Bruce flies out, F8, and then a strikeout to end the inning. Let's fix that. Pretty ugly there. The F8. So Yanks could have done more, but end up scoring only 1 in this inning. There we go. F8. And 1 run on 3 hits. And the Rays are coming to bat. Yoshi Susugo against Corey Kluber. Here's a pitch, and that's a 35. Be a fly ball left field. Cruising or drifting under it is Talkman. He makes the catch for the first out. Austin Meadows up next. Kluber with a 46 and a 10. Ooh, Tampa Bay. Let's look at the ballpark. We got a lefty batting. A 10 will be a pop foul caught. Wow. Pop foul caught to the left side. LeMahieu and foul ground makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And here's Randy Arozarena, pitch from Kluber. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he goes down on strikes. 3 up and 3 down. Easy inning for Kluber. Top of the second, 1-0 Yanks. It's Frazier, Clint Frazier, no longer with the Yanks, I believe. Traded somewhere. Talkman also traded to San Francisco. I don't know where he went after that. And Wade has also been traded. And 33, and that'll be ball 4. So Frazier walks on first. Takes his lead, throw over by Hill. Next up is Talkman, a lefty. Pitch to Talkman, and it's a 44. That's going to be a base hit. Rips went to right center field. And it's cut off quickly by Arozarena. They won't test his arm. It's going to be first and second for the Yanks. With nobody out. So they're getting to Rich Hill early. Rich Hill pitched a good game in the actual game. Not doing so here yet. Here's Tyler Wade with first and second. Nobody out. Pitch. That's a 66. That's going to be a drive. And that's going to be, W or A arm to center field. He's got a strong arm, so it's going to be a RBI double. Yanks lead it 2-0. Stopping at third is Talkman. And the Yanks come up with another run here. And they lead it 2-0. RBI double by Tyler Wade. It's going to bring up DJ LeMahieu here with second and third and nobody out. So Rich Hill has got his work cut out for him. DJ LeMahieu, we're going to play the infield in again. I hope it doesn't bite us at 34, and that'll be a 15. It will bite us. I believe that's going to get through the infield for a base hit. 15 on a righty, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run scores, other will hold. So hard hit ground ball through the drawn in infield scores another run. That puts runners on first and third now. RBI single for LeMahieu, and the Yankees lead it 3-0. With, I'm sure, more to come. All right, so Wade is at third base. LeMahieu's at first, and here's Stanton. Rich Hill checks in with Zunino for the sign. Infield will be in on the corners halfway up the middle, and that's a 35, which will be an out, an 11. Ooh. An 11 will be definitely an out at first, but LeMahieu will make it. Oh, and it's going to be double play. Yikes. 5, 4, 3, round the horn, double play. Another run comes in. But 2 big outs to prevent even a bigger inning. Yanks have a lot of S players. They didn't do a lot of run scoring in terms of moving around the bases. Most of the runs scored were through home runs. Here's Aaron Hicks, pitch from Hill, and that's a 51. That's going to be an error check. An error check on who? On the first baseman, Diaz. And Diaz will play that ball cleanly, and that retires the side. Yanks pick up 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. and they lead it by a score of 4-0. Go to the bottom of the second inning. Brandon Lau, I believe it is how you pronounce his name. They had one guy that was named Lowe and another guy that was named Lau, I believe. Lau stayed and Lowe left, but I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, let's do it. Here's Corey Kluber. Goes to the plate with a 64, and that'll be a bouncer to second base. Fielded cleanly by Wade, and he throws out. Brandon Lau. Yandy Diaz is up next. And it's a 16. Struck. No, fly ball. Lifts one to center. Backing up a few steps is Hicks and blows it. 2 out. Joey Wendell with a 66, and that's going to be a drive into the gap. It's going to be off the wall. Wendell into second base with a double here with 2 outs. First hit allowed by Kluber. Say first game of a 3-game set. Yankees record up to this point is 4-2. The Rays are 1-5. There's a pitch to Adames with a 33, and that's going to be a ground ball hit hard at the shortstop Torres, who backhands it. Long throw to first and in time. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. Go to top of the third. Aaron Hicks made the last out, so it's going to be Gleyber Torres up. Gleyber Torres played shortstop last year, playing second base this year for the Yanks. Having a much better year. I think he's just tappier on the field, 62. And he rips one, but caught by the third baseman. Wendell, L5, if you're scoring at home. That's the first out here at the top of the third. Yankees lead at 4-0. Jay Bruce is next. And Jay Bruce with a 63, and that will be a line out right at the center fielder who barely moves. Phillips was positioned perfectly for that hard hit ball to center. 2 outs. And Gary Sanchez. Sanchez struck out, and he will walk here. Ball 4. Sanchez trots down to first base. Next is Clint Frazier, who walked and scored a run. 2 outs, 1 on, and a 65 is a pitcher home run, and that's going to be a deep drive to left. Meadows back, looks up, and that's gone. 6-0, and that'll be all for Rich Hill. Yikes, 6 and 7 there. 2-run homer. And we're going to go to Tauchman, the next batter. So we're going to we're going to bring in Strickland. Let's see if we can track Strickland. So if we printed him out. I don't print every single player. I print most players. I should have Strickland here somewhere. Yeah, gotta go through here a couple of seconds. So that's going to be it for Rich Hill. Gave up 6 runs. Strickland. Do I have to print out Strickland? That's the question. I may have to print out Strickland. Let me see how many games he pitched very quickly here. Tampa Bay. There it is. That's weird. I get him. I printed out 2 pages of pictures, which gives me 16 pictures. And on the 3rd page is going to be, 4th page is Strickland. Hunter Strickland went 13 games. You know what? I'll print out the page number 7, which is the 3rd page of pictures. I'll print that out real quick. Page 7. Print on one side, blah, blah, everything should be good. Let's see. Let's do this. See what happens. Should come out good. It's going to take a second. I hope everybody's doing well. I've started working again, so I've been playing a little bit less and trying to record a game multiple times a week, many times as I can. Got 4 replays going right now with Fall Classic, a couple of replays with a couple other systems, but I just don't have the time right now. And Strickland's coming out. We printed him out. I have to order some more paper. I have perforated paper that I'm using for this 2021 set. And Strickland came out well. Came out perfect. Great. Fold them up. And, oop, there we go. Print them out. Hunter Strickland to come out and pitch. Let's see what kind of stuff he will have. All right. Hunter Strickland. Let's see what kind of stuff he has. He will have his A stuff. His A stuff. All right, facing Tauchman. Strickland versus Tauchman. Hunter Strickland versus Tauchman here in the top of the 3rd inning. Yankees lead the game 6-0. Clint Frazier just homered. 2-run homer. Make it 6-0. He'll give up 7 hits and 6 runs. Now let's do it. Here's the pitch from Hunter Strickland to Mike Tauchman, a 41. That'll be ball 4. So he walks Tauchman. Another Yankee base runner. Tyler Wade, who doubled and scored a run, drove in 1 run. So he's having a good day so far. And a 34 will be a tapper right back to the mound, picked up by Strickland. And he throws out Wade to end the inning. 2-run score on the home, the 2-run homer. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Brett Phillips leading off 6-0 here, Yanks. That's a 14. Struck him out for the 2nd strikeout of the game for Corey Kluber. At one time, Corey Kluber was probably one of the leading pitchers in the American League. Zunino, 34. And that's a ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit. So Zunino with a base knock. He's on at first. 1 out, 1 on. Next is Yoshi Susugo. Here's a pitch, and 36 will be a line drive to right field. Right there is Frazier for out number 2. And here's Austin Meadows. Meadows hit 27 home runs, batted .234, low batting average. 65, that's going to be a pitcher home run, but that's hit hard. But right at Frazier. So 2 balls hit extremely hard, but right at the right fielder, Clint Frazier. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we move to the top of the 4th. Hunter Strickland versus DJ LeMahieu, 14, and it's bouncer to short, scooped up by Adames, and he throws out LeMahieu for the 1st out. Giancarlo Stanton, who's 1 for 2, hit into a double play, and that's a 51 error check on the shortstop, but it'll be fielded cleanly by Adames. No way he has that high an error number. And yeah, he does not have no error there. So it's Hicks with 2 outs. Pitch from Strickland, 63, and fly ball center field. 3 up, 3 down. We're at the bottom of the 4th. Got to order some more of that perforated paper. Arozarena, Randy Arozarena, he struck out in the first. Here's a pitch from Kluber and a 54. 54 check, which is going to be a high fly, infield fly, shortstop. Torres makes a catch, one away. Brandon Lau, lefty hitter with a 24, and that'll be a hit by pitch. Yes. Plunked him. One on, one out. Yandy Diaz, 41. That should be a walk, and it is. Ball 4. So 2 runners on here for the Rays. They got a little something going. A hit by pitch and then a walk. And Joey Wendell, who's got good, not really good power. Hit 11 home runs. Not bad power. 55. That's going to be a draw. No, that's going to be lined. And in the corner, it's going to take an odd bounce off the wall. It's going to roll away from the center fielder, Hicks. 1 run comes in. Yandy Diaz right behind him, digging for third is Wendell. Here's a throw to third, and not in time. A 1-out, 2-run triple by Joey Wendell. Scores Lau and scores Diaz, numbers 4 and 5. So 2 RBIs, and he's 2 for 2. He's got a double and a triple today. And he stands at, that should have been, so that should have been Wendell. Hold on a second. A pop-up? Okay, hold on. Got a pop-up. Then we got hit by pitch. We got a walk. Then we got a triple. So 6-2. Wendell at third. Adames up. Yankee infield back. Wellington can see the run for the out. And a 45 will be a grounded to short. Run will come in. RBI there for Adames. 6-3 now. Brett Phillips, lefty hitter with a 16, struck him out. And that retires the side. 3 runs come in on 1 hit. And we go to top of the 5th inning, 6-3 to score. Yanks bring up Torres, Bruce, and Sanchez. Strickland still has a little left in his tank, 31. That's a ground ball and through the left side for a single for Torres. That is his second hit of the day. He's on at first here. Lead off the inning. Jay Bruce is next with a 61. Struck him out. 1 down. Bruce chased a ball out of the zone. Here's Gary Sanchez with good power, 21. Check swing. They check with the first base umpire. Went around. Sanchez doesn't agree. And here's 2 outs, 1 on. And here's Clint Frazier, who homered in his last at bat. And here we'll bounce out to shortstop to end the inning. Played cleanly by Adames. Throws a strike to Yandy Diaz. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We move to the bottom of the 5th, 6-3. So we do have a game. It was 6-0, but the Rays were able to score 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. Big hit was a 2-run triple by Joey Wendell. All right, it's going to be Zunino leading off against Corey Kluber. Here's the pitch, and a 34 will be a little check swing flare that drops in for a base hit. Zunino's 2 for 2. On at first. Up comes Yoshi Susugo. Here's a pitch and a 21 check swing. They check with the third base umpire. He rings them up. Austin Meadows now. And a 36 will be a 14. He's a lefty. 14 lefty second base. If Wade is a strong arm, it'll be a double play. I don't know that he does have a strong arm. Got to look through the chart. Let's see. Wade at second base. No, he has an average arm, so no double play. Be a fielder's choice, 4-6. And Meadows is on at first. baseman. Wade, yep. And here's a Rosarena pitch from Kluber with a 43. And that'll be a line out to the third baseman, L. Actually, a 3 on a 3 on a what? What is that? A 20 will be line out to first base. That ends the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. L3 off the bat of Rosarena. And it's going to be Mike Tauchman leading off the top of the 6th. Hunter Strickland. Here's a pitch, 55, and that's roped in the gap. Tauchman will get a double out of that. And he will try to steal. And there he goes, and he is safe. Maybe an error, and he looks come in to score. No error. So a double and a stolen base for Tauchman. And that'll be it for Strickland. Go to the pen. Mazza is going to come out. Chris Mazza. Let's grab him. Not even have him. They have to print him out too. That's the thing with modern baseball. You got to have a lot of players available because oh boy, another play I don't have. Let's see, what page was he on? Christ Almighty! I printed out 4 and 5. Mazza is on page. I got that page. It's got to be on page 7, I bet. Yep, he's on page 7. Oh wait, I just printed him out, so I do have him. Mazza. There he is. Okay, I do have him. No problem. Problem solved. I don't have to print anybody else out. All right. So Mazza is going to come in. Let's see what kind of stuff he will have. He will have his C stuff. So Mazza with his C stuff comes in facing Wade with a runner on third. Infield will be in for the Rays. They are down. They are down 6-3. Want to prevent any more runs from coming in. Here's the pitch to Wade, a 34, and that'll be a base hit. Hard hit ground ball up the middle. Run scores. Another RBI for Wade. Tauchman scores, and Wade is on first. Next up is LeMahieu. Seven to 3 now. A 54, and that's going to be a potential wild pitch pass ball. It will be a let's see. It could be a pass ball. Let's check Zunino. Check Zunino's numbers and. Trying to get the Rays here. Marlins. There they are. Zunino. No error on Zunino. Rather no. Oh wait, pass ball. Yeah. No pass ball on Zunino. It's going to be a wild pitch. Runner will go to second. Wild pitch by Mazza. And here's a pitch to LeMahieu. That's going to be a 54. Could be another wild pitch. And Wilder chart. Let's go to Wilder chart. Next card. It's going to be runner picked off. Could potentially be picked off. Catcher. Let's see what kind of arm our catcher. Zunino has. Zunino has an A arm, so it's 1-4, and he picks him off at second base, and he is picked off. So it's going to be a 2-6 pickoff at second base. Zunino whips it to second, and they catch Wade leaning for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, nobody on. LeMahieu will pitch 45, and that'll be a fly ball, shallow center. Phillips over, makes the catch, 2 down. And Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 3, 33, and lines one to left for a base hit. Third hit of the inning for the Yanks. Up comes Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 3 today, pitched from Mazda. 21, struck him out, and that retires the side. So one run on 3 hits. And the Yanks lead at 7-3. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 2021 baseball, Fall Classic Baseball. It's going to be Brandon Lau. Pitch from Kluber, 23. Check swing. Went around. 32, and that'll be a grounded short. Torres throws a strike to Bruce. So a strikeout and a ground out, 2 quick outs for Kluber. And here's Joey Wendell, who's 2 for 2, and he's going to be swings and misses to end the inning. So that's 4, 5, 6 Ks for Kluber. No runs, no hits in that inning. Go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Yanks is going to be Gleyber Torres, followed by Jay Bruce and Gary Sanchez. Both Bruce retired. Sanchez plays with, I think, Minnesota now. Gleyber's having a good season with the Yankees, and he's going to hit one right back to the mound, fielded by Mazza, who throws him out, 1 away. Jay Bruce next. Bruce today is 0 for 3, fired out, lined out, and struck out, and a snake eyes, and he strikes out here for the second out. And it's Gary Sanchez, who's 0 for 2, 2 Ks and a walk and a 45. He will bounce out to second base, 3 up and 3 down. Easy inning. We go to 7th inning stretch. 7-3 ball game with the Yanks up here at Tampa Bay. And Adames leading off against Kluber. And that's going to be a 54 check, which is a single to left. It could be an error on Talkman. And will it be? Can't see. Hold on. Talkman's playing left field. Yeah, I got him in left field. On the chart as a left fielder. That's unusual. Got to add him to the chart. Let me see if his card has him in left field at all. That could have been missed. No, it wasn't. It's missed on the chart, but not here, and he made no errors in left field. So it's a straight up single for Adames. He's on at first. Phillips, who struck out twice, and he will ground one and through into right. Runner will advance to third. First and third. First 2 batters single here in the bottom of the 7th. So there's some movement in the Yankee bullpen. Zunino next. And Zunino with a 31, and that'll be a ground ball, and that's through. Run comes in. And runner holds unless he's an F. Is Phillips an F? He is. He will go to third. So first and third. RBI single, 7-4 now. Yeah, that's going to be it for Kluber. Yanks are going to go to Nelson. for Nelson. I know I have him. I've used him before. There you go. Oh, no. Got all the players of this game, so it takes a little bit of while to find the players you're looking for. Wilson, Gill, Haney, Peralta, Nick Nelson to replace Kluber. See what kind of stuff he will have. He will have his C stuff. All right, here's Sasugo. Here's a pitch, and that is a 63. Struck him out for the first out of the inning. Next up is Austin Meadows. Meadows with a 54. That's a 54 chart with a runner on. A potential wild pitch, and it. Wow, hold on. And it will be a wild pitch. Run will come in. Wild pitch by Nelson. Phillips moves to second base. Hold on a second. I didn't make the changes. Hold on. Let me go back. All right, I got first and third. Then I'm going to bring in. Actually, you know what? I had a couple of two righties. Bring in Nelson. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And then the wild pitch. And Sasugo's still up. No, Sasugo struck out. And now it's Austin Meadows. Meadows with a 45, and that'll be a wild pitch again. Going to third. And a base on balls. Yikes. So 2 wild pitches and a walk. Puts the tying run at the plate, and the Rosarena, the pitch from Nelson, that's a 43, and that'll be again a wild pitch. Another run scores. That's 3 wild pitches, and that'll be it. And another walk. And we're going to go to the pen again. Rosarena's still up. Let's grab Litke. Will I grab Litke or will I grab somebody else? Hold on a second. So many pitchers. You got to constantly keep on going through this. Cortez, I got more pitchers here. Schmidt, Romano, like 20 pitchers. Lysiga, I'm looking for Litke. See if we can find him somewhere. Hang tight for a second. Sessa, Chad Green, Montgomery, still can't find Litke. Talon. Okay, he's got to be in this other pile of pitchers. We got 2 piles of pitchers. Clay Holmes, Wilson, Gill, Haney, Peralta. Holy, there he is. Lucas Litke, but he's a lefty, so I'm going to go with somebody else right here. I'm going to go to Rosarena walked. We got first and second. And it's, no, I'm going to go with Loizaga. So Loizaga will come in. There he is. And it will be, he will have his C stuff, Loizaga. it'll be 2 and 3. So Loaiza goes in there against Lau. Brandon Lau, first and second, 1 out. Score 7-5. Here's the pitch, and that's a 24. Could be a hit by pitch, and it will be. It's going to load the bases. So Loaiza comes in and hits the first batter he faces to load him up. I have 2 outs, but I shouldn't have 2 outs. Let me back up here. Something went wrong. Hold on. Okay, Meadows. What did Meadows do? Meadows walked. And 3 wild pitches. So there's 2 outs. Shouldn't be 2 outs. Hold on a second. Something wrong. Okay, inning started with Adames. All right, Adames is on. Then it was a single. Oh, it was first and third. Excuse me. It was first and third. And there was a wild pitch. And then it was a hold on. First it was a single. Let me back up. Give me a second. So it was 2 hits, 2 singles, single. And then it was a single by Zunino. And that's when Phillips went to third. So Adames didn't go to third. Let me back that up. So it's a single. Kluber's still in there. And then Zunino's up. Zunino singles, sends Phillips to third. Then we get, that's when we bring in Nelson. So let's grab Nelson real quick. There he is. And then Nelson is going to throw a wild pitch. Run will score. Then he will throw another. He strikes out Sasugo. Then he throws another wild pitch, and he walks a batter. And then throws another wild pitch. A runner comes in, and he walks another batter. And that was a Rosarena walked, and now we bring in Loaiza to face Lau, and Lau is hit by a pitch. And here's Yandy Diaz. 7-6. Pitch, and a 43 will be a ground ball to second base. Infield right here is going to have to be in. So let's see. Bases loaded, infield in. It's going to be a force. No, infield in is going to be. Got to go home with it here. With the bases full. Hold on a second. It says hold, but you can't hold if the bases are loaded. So it's going to be a 4-2. A 4-2 fielder's choice. Let me double check something. Yeah, with the bases loaded, infield in, force it home, S-arm catcher turns a double play. So Sanchez is not an S-arm catcher. So it's just a force out at home. It's going to be a 4-2 force out. And the bases are still loaded for Wendell. So the Rays trail 7-6. Loaiza versus Wendell. Here's the pitch, and that is a 15. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. Wow. So 1, 2, 3, 3 runs come in on 3 hits and 2 walks and a hit by pitch. We go to top of the 8th inning. Get a new pitcher for the Rays. Big strikeout by Loizaga of Wendell with the bases loaded. I'm going to go to somebody a little bit better here. I'm going to go to a guy named, let's see who's coming up for the Yanks. Got a righty, and then a lefty, and I believe 2 lefties. The Yanks could bring up a pinch hitter, which we want to avoid. So we got 2 lefties. So let me see if I can grab a lefty from the bullpen here. I'm going to bring up Springs, a guy named Springs to pitch. There's Jeffrey Springs. He's a lefty. He will come in. He will have his B stuff. Excuse me, Springs. Frazier. All right, Clint Frazier. Here's a pitch from Jeffrey Springs, the lefty. That is a 24, and it's a hit by pitch. So Frazier's plunked. A lot of wild pitches and walks and hit by pitches in modern baseball if you compare it to the 70s and 60s that I'm playing in my other replays. Here's Tauchman, the lefty. Let's see if I have a pinch hitter. No. Here's a pitch. Tauchman will bat a 55, and that's a drive in the gap. See if Frazier can score on this. Frazier, I think, is an he is an S, so he will hold. S will hold, so it's going to be second and third. And it's Tyler Wade. Infield will be in 7-6 here in the top of the 8th inning. Wade, pitch from Springs, and that's a 34. 6, grounded to short. Adames looks Frazier back to third. So a 6-3 put out with the runner holding at third. Top of the order, LeMahieu. LeMahieu today is 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. And he's gone 3. 2 righties coming up. We're going to go to a new pitcher. Let's grab Kittredge. Grab Kittredge. Andrew Kittredge, righty, will come in. He will have his C stuff. Got a lot of wild pitches on his card. Wow. All right, 1 out, 2 on. Kittredge versus LeMahieu. Here's the pitch. Infield will be playing in. 63 struck him out. Big strikeout for Kittredge. And here comes Giancarlo Stanton. And that is a snake eyes, which is ball 4. Walks him. That will load the bases. And here comes Hicks, Aaron Hicks. Pitch to Hicks is a 24. That could be a hit by pitch, and it will be. That'll force in a run. Another hit by pitch. Yikes. But this one comes with an RBI. Yanks take an 8-6 lead. Bases are still loaded. Gleyber Torres against Andrew Kittredge. The pitch, and that is a 32, which will be a line out to the third baseman L5. So he rips it, and Wendell goes up and brings it back down. But a couple of runs come in. No, I have one run coming in. One run comes in on one hit, a couple of walks, a couple of hit by pitches. And we move to the bottom of the eighth. Loizaga facing Willie Adames. Here's a pitch. And a 65 will be a fly ball deep right field. Backing up to the track is Frazier, and Frazier hauls it in for the first out of the eighth inning. 8-6, Yankees are up. Yanks led 6-0 at one point. Here's Brett Phillips with a 26, and against a righty, that's a base hit. Phillips will go. There he goes, and there's a chance for a pickoff here. And he is a right-hander with a strong arm. That'll be a 1-6 as a pickoff. And he gets him at first base. 1-3, picks him off. So Phillips with a single, then gets caught leaning and picked off. And Mike Zunino with 2 outs. Just a pitch from Loizaga, 53, and a 7. That's a range play for the third baseman, LeMahieu, and LeMahieu dives and gets it back on his feet and throws him out. So no runs, a hit, nobody left. Move to the top of the ninth. Definitely not going to let Kittredge go. We got a lefty and 2 righties, so let's just bring in a new pitcher. It's going to be Reed. No, we're going to go with McHugh, Colin McHugh. All right, there he is. So McHugh comes in for Kittredge. He will have his A stuff. McHugh versus Bruce. Here's a pitch, a 56, strike 3 for the first out. Strikes out Bruce, who struck out 3 times. Sanchez is next with a 53 and a 12. That's going to be a range check. On which player? On the third baseman with a 12. Third baseman is Wendell. And Wendell dives for it, gets it, throws a strike to first, 2 away. And Clint Frazier. Frazier is 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, and a hit by pitch. A 26 against a lefty would be a hit. Otherwise, it's line to right for the third out. No runs, no hits. And we went to the bottom of the ninth. The Yanks are going to bring their closer. Bring in Chapman. See if we can find him. There he is. Aroldis Chapman comes in. What kind of stuff will he have? He will have his B stuff. We'll face Susugo, the lefty, but we're going to pinch hit for Susugo. And it's going to be Margot. So let's track the bat. Manuel Margot comes in to pinch hit. Pitch from Chapman, and a 36 will be a strikeout. 1 down. Next is Meadows. the lefty. One away here, 8-6 Yankees, bottom of the ninth. And we're going to go with Brousseau. Should have him available somewhere. There he is, Mike Brousseau. And here's a pitch. And that is a 34, which will be strike three, back-to-back Ks for Chapman. No surprise there, although Chapman this year is not the Chapman of old. Here's Randy Arozarena with 2 outs, so the Rays are down to their last out. Chapman on the mound. He checks in with Sanchez for the sign. And winds and deals. Arozarena with a 13, strike three, and that's the ball game. So Chapman comes in and strikes out the side. The Yanks hold on to win it 8-6. Yanks with 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors. The Rays with 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. And home runs by Clint Frazier. Pretty much that's it. So let's finish this up. Now I'll give you the data. It's Corey Kluber wins it. He'll be 1-1. Loss goes to Rich Hill. He'll be 0-2. Saved by Chapman, his 3rd of the year. Clint Frazier gets the MVP. Frazier with the 2-run homer. That ended up being the winning hit. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. This is Fall Classic Baseball 2021. Join the Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. And remember to like and subscribe my channel for more stuff. And thanks for watching. I will see you guys very, very soon.